Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jay from Jay's Tech and Tips. Today we got a review. Going to be doing a review of the Triton 720 Plus headphones. I would have to say this is one of my favorite pairs of headphones that I've had. And just to give you a little bit of background, been gaming on Xbox ever since it was Xbox. So I've had quite a few pairs of headphones. I've had even everywhere down to the regular Xbox headphones that come with the system, those types of things. And then, I decided I was gaming a lot. I wanted something a little bit more, something that covered both ears. Not sure if it's quite, but one of the first pair of headphones that I got were these right here. These are the Turtle Beach X3s, I believe. Yeah, Turtle Beach X3s. Really good pair of headphones. I mean, I use these for years, as you can see inside the ear. Yeah, I used them quite a bit and never had any problems. Only problems that I had as I started upgrading my equipment, I noticed that lots of interference and things. Now, granted, we're talking 15 years ago, 10, 15 years, something like that. I started noticing different interference with different routers, different things I was having, getting interference, always a little hum inside of there. But if you take all of that away and just as a wireless, the headphone was wireless, however you did need, the cord was connected to the, for the chat pad, but sound wise, before all the 7.1 and all these things, good set of headphones. Pretty much after that, I decided let me upgrade and get something a little bit better. So I went with these. I went with the Turtle Beach X31s. These were my next set of headphones. Used these quite a bit. Whenever I had friends over and we're playing Halo and stuff, someone would use these. I would use the other ones or anything like that. So good set of headphones. Still, for the price differential, not quite sure what it was back then, but compared to my X3s, still kind of like the X3s a little bit better. Actually, the ones that I have, the 720 pluses was my next really set of headphones. I did use those other ones quite a bit, but in between those, being a big Halo fan, I purchased these. The triggers with the Halo customization on them from Triton. Now, these surprisingly weren't that good set of headphones. I did decide to go to the wired version because I was having lots of interference and things like that. So these are wired, but for some reason, and I guess once I get to the review on the 720 pluses, I guess once you go from these and you go back down, you could kind of tell the difference, and that's where I was on these. But I had to get them anyway because they were the Halo Edition triggers, and so that's why I got these. Not a bad set of headphones, but not quite as good as your high-end headphones. So now let's get into these right here. So these are my Triton 720 Plus 7.1 surround sound headphones. Yes, they are wired. Pull this wire up here for you. As you can see right here, here's your the connector cable. In the front here, you have a mute button right here on the front. On this side here is where you plug your headphones in. I mean, you plug your cord for the chat pad to plug it into your controller, so that you would be able to do your voice chat and things like that in games. It has separate volume here to raise or lower your volume for your voice chat, and on this side here is your volume to control the volume of the game. You can't see it, but off in the distance, I'll show you on the box. Here's the receiver that comes with it. Receiver that had a couple of settings on it, not a lot of settings. It has a separate volume setting on it and different things. Not a lot of settings. So if you're really into fine tuning your game experience, then maybe these wouldn't be the headphones for you. Now I did previously, before I purchased these, I purchased the XP 400s, and you'll see a picture right up here, the XP 400s. Really, really good set of headphones. They run about $220. I really enjoyed them. Real nice deep bass. You are really immersed in the game. Now the only problem that I had with these, and I ended up taking them back, was what I had purchased them for. It had a feature with the Bluetooth. These were wireless headphones that you could connect your phone, receive phone calls in, and things like that. And that feature worked. But it also said that you could stream music. Now that was something that I was really looking forward to. So I was thinking maybe in between games or when I wasn't chatting, maybe that I could stream music and listen to them inside the headphones. You're spending $220 on a pair of headphones. You know, that's a nice feature to have. Well, comes to find out, the XP400s do not allow that. So you cannot stream music through the XP400s. Now, it is said that the XP500s, that the feature does work. Well, nevertheless, I was upset because that's the feature that I wanted. So I took them back. Ended up taking them back to Best Buy. And that's when I ended up purchasing, actually, before I got the 720 Plus, I had got the AX720s. Now, I could tell the difference a lot in, say, in the quality, in the sound from the XP400s. However, really, really good set, a really, really good headphone. So what ended up happening with those, first, I had a problem with them. I couldn't get this buzzing sound out of my headphones. I checked forums, I checked everywhere trying to figure out what is this buzzing sound coming from. Now, when I would turn the mic off on there, the buzzing sound would go away. But you couldn't use in your chat feature in games at all. So I was really upset about that. I was like, wow, what am I gonna do? Well, contacted Triton, you know, and they took me through all these different steps. Maybe you're doing this, maybe you're doing that, maybe you're doing this. Nothing worked. So, you know, I got fed up with them. These headphones, they were $190 at the time that I purchased them. So I was quite upset. Well, what ended up happening was one of the left side of my headset went out. So, being that I hadn't had them that long, I don't know, a couple of months, they were still under warranty. So what I did was I contacted Triton. They sent me the claim form, did everything. Triton was very, very good customer service on Triton's behalf. So what I did is I ended up sending them back with no problems. I had my receipt, had everything was still under warranty, so I ended up sending those back. Well, in between the time that they ended up coming back to me, I guess this model was discontinued. So what they ended up doing was sending me the 720 Plus. When the box first came, I was kind of upset. I was like, hey, wait a minute, this wasn't the box that I sent them. What is this that they're sending me? And the only difference that I've really noticed, the mic here is different. The mic on the AX720s is a long, sturdier, more like a I guess you could bend the mouse, but it was thicker here and sturdier. That's pretty much the only difference. Now, these do for some reason sound 10 times better. They sound as good as the XP400s that I had. One thing about the XP400s that I will say, a lot of customization. You can do a lot of customizing your game sound. To me, that's not a really big deal. These work just fine for me. If you're in the market to purchase headphones, $200, $150, which these are $150 now on Amazon, don't take the words of people that you see on there saying get the Astros. Now, I won't comment on the Astros because I haven't had a pair. I hear they're a very good set of headphones. But unless you're really an intense gamer, I really wouldn't recommend spending that much money, because you can get a decent set of headphones, of Turtle Beach headphones, for way under $100 that will meet all your gaming needs. So be aware when if you haven't had lots of different types of headphones, then I wouldn't recommend that you spend your money on a $200 pair of headphones on your first time out, because you can get good game sound and good chat sound out of a decent $80 pair of headphones, especially like the Turtle Beach ones. So look into those before you go and invest in a good pair of headphones, because you're not going to know what you're missing. You're going to go to the top level from the beginning, which is good if you can afford it, but it's not necessary. By the way, one thing to mention: if you are looking for um, having a wired set of headphones really doesn't fit your gaming setup or your needs, you can purchase these headphones. They do have a non-wired version, not AX, the 720 Plus wireless, 7.1 surround. Now, like I said, these run $150. The wireless version, I believe I'm correct, run $220. I think that was the price I saw, or around $220 on Amazon. So you're figuring you're $50 more. Maybe that means a lot, maybe that doesn't to some viewers, to some gamers, but keep that in mind, because the wire doesn't work for everyone. If distance is your issue, don't worry about it. Very, very, very long cable, so you can sit far, far away from your monitor, your television, and not have any problem at all. But if it doesn't, if it's not, if it's going to be convenient for you, I would highly suggest the wired set of headphones, like the 720 pluses. You won't get any interference of any kind whatsoever. One thing that I will mention: on my previous set of headphones, I was having problems with the buzzing issue. Well, after I ended up getting the 720 plus headphones, I found a forum, and someone had mentioned in there something that's simple as you can think about. Now, these plug into has a USB plug-in, so I would plug them in on my Xbox Slim. I had how many other ports there are on there, so I was just plugging it into a USB port on there. Well, I never stopped to think about it, and I would take them out, put them in a different plug, try all the different USBs, and I would still get the humming sound. Well, it never occurred to me that this was the USB was being used for power, which with all the other things that I had connected to the Xbox 360. What the issue ended up being was, it's best suggested, if you plug these in, the USB that you're using for your power, it's best suggested to plug it in to an external outlet. So for instance, you can have your little adapters to where you can just put the USB into the adapter and plug into the wall outlet and use that for your power. I found that to get rid of the buzz, and I was just amazed that it took me so long to figure that out. But that's a good note to remember. If you purchase these, and you do have the buzzing sound or something like that in it, try that, and that might be the issue to fix your problem. One of the things about these headphones that I really like, they're very, very comfortable. I put these on and I play Halo, play some Black Ops 2 for hours and hours and hours. I don't get the sweat. Sometimes you'll sweat around you. I really don't get that. Now, one thing I will say, that these are, maybe in the minds of some, a fairly heavy set of headphones. Not to where you get fatigue on your head, but in a good way heavy. I like a sturdy headphone on my head. I've had other sets of headphones, like some of the Turtle Beaches ones, where you get into a game, you get really intense, and you jerk and move, and the headphones fall right off. These are not going to fall off, and you can customize them really well for your head size. So if you don't like a somewhat heavy headset, then maybe these wouldn't be for you. But all in all, I would give these, out of a 10, I would give them an 8.5. And just because a 10 is too high to me to give a set of headphones, I wouldn't really know what to look for in giving a headphone review a 10, but I would give these an 8.5. Really no flaws in the headphones that I see. I guess the one thing that I would like is a little bit more deep bass. I had the XP400s, and the bass was just nice. When something hit the ground, an explosion, you felt it throughout your ears. On my older, cheaper Turtle Beach headphones, that's exactly how it was. Maybe the quality wasn't 7.1 surround and things like that, but when something hit, Where there was a boom, you felt the boom. I don't get that out of these, and that's not a bad thing, but it's just since having that I've had other headphones, I can tell the difference. So that's the only thing about these. But if you're looking to pick up a good set of headphones that are gonna last, this is nice, good plastic. Um, they're not gonna break soon. You're not gonna twist them. See, these here, you can twist them around like that. They're not gonna break, get stepped on like some of the headphones. You step on them accidentally once and they're broken, torn apart. Very good, steady headphones. If you're looking for a good set of headphones for $150, you can go on Amazon or those different sites and pick these up. These are, once again, the Triton 720 Plus headphones. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.